Battle Boy, Destroy Troy, Chapter 4. Priam! Ulysses shouted to the Trojan king. Hear me out! Speak, Ulysses, Priam called from his tower. Give up, old man, and we will spare the women and children. Before the king could reply, his wife stepped forward. Never, she shouted. We women of Troy will fight to the end. There's your answer, King Priam yelled back. So be it, Ulysses snarled. To the bitter end it shall be. He raised his sword and was about to give the battle cry when he heard a small voice. Excuse me, Mr. Ulysses, said Napoleon. Can I please say something? Ulysses gazed down at him. And who might this worm be? He sneered. Napoleon cleared his throat. It had seemed like a really good idea a couple of minutes ago. Up close, though, Ulysses looked strong and dangerous. I've heard so much about you, continued Napoleon. My dead father often spoke of you. Enemy of Troy you may be, but a hero all the same. Napoleon let the slingshot fall to the ground and showed his open palms. I come with no weapon. Give me your hand, great one, so I may tell my friends that I touched the mighty Ulysses. As Napoleon walked towards the warrior, he could hear Skin muttering, This had better work, BB, or we are history. Ulysses laughed as Napoleon walked up to him and held out his right hand. Soon, everyone was laughing, Greek and Trojan alike. The warrior grasped the offered hand and crushed it in his, crunching Napoleon's fingers like dried autumn leaves. Napoleon cringed with pain and then grabbed onto Ulysses with his left hand, the helping hand. Good, Skin said. Excellent DNA sample. Forget about the DNA, Skin, Napoleon said, wincing. Zap him, quick! Oh yes, Skin said. Taser activated. Maximum strength. A blast of pure energy shot through Ulysses. He screamed and fell to his knees. In the name of Zeus, he cried. Napoleon held onto the warrior's hand for a few more seconds. Ulysses squirmed and wriggled like an insect. He dropped his sword and his shield. His eyes bulged as his mouth opened and closed, crying for help. A demon has me! The boy is possessed! And Napoleon let go. Everyone close by might have seen a blue spark pass between them. Ulysses gasped and toppled sideways over the edge of the wall. The Greek hero landed on a group of soldiers far below. The Trojans cheered. The Greeks were stunned. Their greatest hero, beaten by a boy. They began to flee, and the men of Troy chased them all the way back to their ships. Napoleon dusted his hands together. I bet King Priam will want to see me now, Skin.